Welcome to Honeysuckle Lane, green space. In case you can't understand me, here it is written down for you. I had some free time, so I thought I'd explore this area. And if the wind can stay away, I may even get to do some talking. Let's go, shall we? Now, if I'm totally honest, I don't know what's here. All I know is that I had to drive to High Southampton to be here. I know roughly I'm walking west. That's about it. Just in case you forgot where I was, those are the rules. Now, what am I here today? Because I had some time and I wanted to explore. Not sure if this is considered part of the path, but there seems to be something here. It's nice and easy walking down, but the problem is I've got to walk back up afterwards. Never know, though. I might even see some wildlife. Not many people seem to be walking this way. Oh yeah. You have to say hello to people if you see them in the country. It's like the law. Especially when they give you that weird look of saying, "What are you doing?" As if they've never seen a flogger before. Now, it's... in case... well, you'll be seeing the videos in order in which I record them, so you'll know roughly where I am in the OCD book if you're actually keeping up. However, last night when my first video for my OCD book, which went up last night, has broken record numbers. Within 24 hours I've gotten 117 views, which is really good because my record video has 88, which was number 3 in my CBT book. Not chapter 1 or 2 or 4, but chapter 3. I have no idea which way to go, so I'm going to go this way. Now this does leave me in a really good mood, record views, because I've been getting some nice feedback lately as well, which is very incredible and helpful and uplifting. Gotta be careful because there's bristles and flipping thistles everywhere, so let's be careful. Okay, I'm past them. Oh yes, as I was saying, I've been getting some feedback lately, proper comments as well, which is really nice. It really makes me happy. And I think I might be nearing the end here. I'm going to have to be careful. Reminder people, if you do come here yourselves, don't wear shorts. Wear trousers and a jacket. Let's go down a bit more. This is not a good idea, but I'm here now, so I've started, so I must finish, they say. Although I'm beginning to think I should just take the hint. Nope. Screw this, I'm turning around. Back through I go. See if I can do this. While holding the phone, which probably isn't the best idea, but gives you an idea of what I'm going through. Ooh, that was close. Very knee struck myself. Okay. I'm through the worst of it now. I'm heading back up. Oh yes, as I was saying, I've been a lot of feedback lately, or a lot for me. I mean, the video that I had two new users comment, which I thought was really nice. Another one saying thanks for the book recommendation, and one saying I should eat whole foods. Ironically, it's what my doctor said when I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, which I presume is lower now because I eat better, I exercise more, and I cut out most of the bad things. Bad things such as sugar, caffeine, salt. Well, not 100% cut out, but 90%, down by 90%, I think. And I've cut out a fair bit of the processed foods as well. I mean, anyway, this user, whose name I can't quite remember right now, said that changing the diet would improve or pretty much get rid of my OCD completely. You know, I think it's a bold claim, but one I'm very interested in, because I have heard before that your gut is like a second brain. I did see a title for a YouTube video once, but I can't remember where it was. I saw it. So I've heard this before, so it's an interesting point to bring up. And if you are watching and you're the one that said it, thank you for that. I mean, I've been slowly making the transition, but it's nice to hear it from other people too. And it's me you're dealing with now. So, how am I feeling after all this? As I said in a preview, optimistic. Yet there's also this feeling of existential dread inside me right now. It's like, how do I put this? It's like, feels like I've been walking towards the edge of a cliff. I think it's right. And I've not really been aware, and it's like I've literally just become aware of how close I am to falling off this cliff. Now, I've got to be careful here because it's getting windy. I don't want to make this video barely audible, because then it ruins it. So, that's what I was saying. It's like I'm walking onto a cliff without realising, and I've literally just realised how dangerously close I am, and I'm kind of having to climb back up and not fall. The danger is that now I'm actually aware of it. It's amazing, really. I wasted a lot of years of my life because I always thought, I've got time. The next thing you know, one moment you're 21, you're unsure, feeling like this, hating yourself. Next thing you're 30, you're working, you're earning, you're doing stuff, it's okay. You meet someone, then shit fails, then you think, I'm only in my mid-30s. Got loads of time. Next thing you know, you're 40, coming up to your 41st birthday, and if I can get, that's better. You're coming up to your 41st birthday. Oh, excuse me. And you realise the best years are actually behind you now. You don't sleep like you used to. You pee in the night now, depending on how much water I've drank. You're not as attractive as you once were. You're almost unrecognisable in your old photos. I saw an old photo of me from about 20 years ago. Now I'm unrecognisable. I look like a different person. It's a picture of... the picture itself was a picture of me and my first girlfriend. I'll put it up on the screen about now so you can see the difference between how I look. My girlfriend's face at the time will be scribbled out because I have no desire to drag them into this. I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, is this me? Or is this some imposter pretending to be me? Almost wanting to contact them and say, is this person actually me? Or were you with someone that just looked like me and I thought it was me all this time? It's weird, I know, but that's how you end up feeling sometimes. But that is all part of the OCD. Oh, look at that. Look at that big fall behind me. You see that? That's something. Actually, I found this strangely straight path. All that mucking about earlier with the brambles and the thorns and the thistles and that was a waste of time. Because that took me nowhere. Now I'm on this nice, neat pathway. Which you can't really see, but you get the idea. But that's behind me. And that's what I got in front of me. Not that you can tell the difference. They both look the same, roughly. But I know I'm roughly heading west, so that's something. Now, where was I? Oh yes. For almost 41 years old. It's a depressing thought. But things are getting better this year. I've made good progress with my I'm exercising now regularly, 4 times a week. I think it's pretty good. I'm eating less. My sugar, salt and caffeine intake has been cut down by about roughly 90%. Well, between 80 and 90, to be more conservative about it. I drink much more water than I ever did. And my body's probably in better condition now than it ever has been, which is nice. All I've got to do now is get my brain in order, which seems to be the hardest part. But thinking about that comment I got yesterday about Whole Foods and, you know, my gut being a second brain, got me thinking, what if me doing all this is simply due to me eating slightly better, you know? Cutting out the caffeine, you know, cutting down on the sugar, you know, less processed foods and all that other stuff. What if that is simply the second brain in my body reacting and saying, Jesus Christ, we've got to fix this. This is one hell of a mess, but let's do what we can. You know, maybe it is. Can't help but wonder. But, as I said, I'm aware of stuff now, and which is a massive improvement. Massive improvement on everything else. And things are going to get better. Things will get better, and I know this is me recording my journey, but I also know there's people out there like me. Okay? People younger, people older, people the same age. And I always say to people, reach out, say hello, and let me know what's going on in your journey. Now, I don't know where to go from here, but I'm going to guess and walk this way. I'm not... Look, nice little thing there. Anyway, as I was saying, and I remember where I'll repeat myself a lot, and I do say things like, anyway, and I will sometimes start a question with the word and or yes. It's a weird thing, I know. Remember, people I used to talk to used to sometimes get really annoyed at these weird habits I have. And funny enough, after the end of my last relationship, I confessed myself that I was just, you know, not likeable. You know, and that there was something inherently wrong with me, because I just mostly... So I think about friendships, relationships, I think mostly I just annoyed people. And it's not that I annoyed people, it's just that I was always hanging out with the wrong people. I dated the wrong women. What I should have done was found other people who I have more stuff in common with. Let me switch arms. And... Ooh, where the heck am I? Well, you'll see why I'm soon. Anyway, I was hanging out with the wrong people. Because for years after my last relationship, I thought, I don't need someone. I'm not that likeable. What I really need is to be myself. And I don't really need to be by myself. What I need is someone who I have a common interest with. Someone who doesn't mind my weird eccentricities. Or the way I just start a question with the sentence with the word, so yes. My dad does that too, actually, to bring up something from before. I do it too. It's a bizarre habit, but it's a harmless one at the end of the day. So anyway, as I was saying, what I need is someone who doesn't care about my weird way I start saying sometimes, or is willing to go on these walks with me. Someone who isn't going to get annoyed when I do things my way. What I need is someone who basically I have common interest with. Thinking about that's been my problem all these years. I've dated the wrong people. I've hung out. I've sought out the company of wrong people. Not that they are wrong themselves, they're just wrong for me. You know? And that's the important thing. This appears to be... I'll show you, look. Okay. I mean, that's where I'm walking. And you have that there. That looks... Oh, that's someone's house. I think this might be somewhat... Well, this might be a street. That's a house there with a car. I won't shut it because I don't think they'll appreciate it, but... This road. So this question, if you live somewhere like this, why would you live there? Because the state of this road here would be enough to put me off. I mean, the lack of pavement in a nearby shop would also put me off, but that's a whole different... Don't matter. I just couldn't imagine driving my car along this road whenever I wanted to go somewhere. Okay, it's getting windy now. Hopefully this doesn't interfere with the camera work or my speaking. Right, I'm gonna switch this off for a minute because I need to take a break. And it can't just be... I should really be looking at my phone instead of just looking at the camera, making sure I'm looking at stuff. So, you won't notice, but James out for now. You can't tell, but I'm on a road called Coat Lane. This takes you straight down the A-train. I just realised where I am. Funny, really. I said I was going to explore this road another day, but it appears I've already done it. Isn't life funny? Let's explore, shall we? I think it's called Coat Lane or something like that. Anyway, you can tell there's... I'm not sure if it's a home or... Actually, it looks like it could be sort of a care home there. I could be wrong. But this is definitely day 27. I'll show you. Now, not sure what that is there. I think it's like a restaurant or clubhouse or something. Either way, it's private land, so you can't park there. I seem to remember when I was a kid, that was a Happy Eater. I'm pretty certain of that. I mean, I could be wrong, but someone lives around there, correct me on this, will you? Or back me up at least. I'm pretty certain it was a Happy Eater when I was younger. Now this is the A27, by the way, people. I've got to keep quiet. Oh look, I'll show you. Country Lodge. Kev, yeah, I was right, it is a nursing home. Now I'm not going to walk along the A27 today because this is a country day. So let's turn around, shall we? And there's not much to see here. It's the far end. Let's explore up here. Shall we? Well, this is just me heading back now. It's just going to be a few houses, really. Not sure it's worth really showing. I'll keep going for a bit anyway. I swear that van keeps turning them parking places. I wonder if it's trying to turn around. Just realised you can't get out, maybe. Look at that, there. Fancy houses. There's a Fiat Panda. Great car, so I used to have one. Served me well till I upgraded to a Fiat 500, which has also served me well for about 5 years now. How much more love I get out of it is a whole different question, but you never know. So this is Coat Lane. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself on the screen. I didn't see a street sign. I'm pretty certain this is called Coat Lane or something like that. Anyway, a lot of places have coat on the thing. I'm gonna stop now because no one wants to be recorded. So let's. Who's that knocking on my door? Ooh, it's Mr. Dance Floor. Everyone is looking fancy. Things are about to get dancy. And I'm back. Now it turns out that van driver was delivering packages. He was stopping at every house to see which one was which, because none of the houses here have numbers on them. Just realised that walking up. I didn't notice it walking down. I mean, I saw the names, but it's just names, but there don't seem to be any house numbers along here. And that poor guy was stopping at every one trying to see which is which. Poor guy. Those guys don't get paid enough, I don't think. Or they do too many hours, one of the two. Excuse me. Okay, so can't tell, I'm walking back up Coat Lane. The windows kind of stayed down. I'm not sure that's because I'm sheltered from it by most of the wildlife, or trees I should say. The nature of the area has protected me, or protected the microphone on my phone at least. Now, get back to previous subjects. Despite the nervousness and the dread that sits inside me in the ticking clock, I do feel very optimistic. I really do. I know I'm doing better than I was, which is the important thing because it's a start. All journeys have to be started. Sorry about that. All great journeys have to be started. You can't do anything to do something, you've got to actually do it. Sometimes you think you hear something coming behind you, but you don't. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. Now, the key though on the journey is to not stop. Obviously, there are times when you got to keep going sometimes, you know. I mean, obviously, on all great journeys, you have to stop and rest. It's like when you're driving. You know, at some point, you got to stop. You got to, you know, eat, sleep, drink, and, you know, evacuate your stomachs. Or stomach, I should say, unless you have more than one, in which case, evacuate your stomachs too. So all the essential bodily functions we have to do. And at some point, you do just have to get up and stretch your legs. And this journey is just like that, really. I mean, most nights I'll make a video now talking about stuff, usually reading through a book, which seems to be helping me. It seems to be good for the viewing figures as well. And long may it continue, I say. Now, you can't tell, but actually, I think I came from up that pathway there, where my thumb is roughly. So I'm going to go straight up and see what's up here. I mean, I've got time. And we'll be under shade soon, so you'll actually be able to see me again. And I'm back. Now you get to look at this gorgeous face. Some more. But not too much, though. I can't give you all too much. Anyway, as I was saying, everything's looking up. I mean, I'm feeling bad about myself. I seem to have helped a few people. Well, even with a book recommendation, I'm getting comments now, which proves that something is doing right and viewing figures are up to. Hopefully, the last video, doing 117 views in about 24 hours, is not luck. Really hope it isn't. I hope the next one breaks another record. And another one. I mean, granted, I know most people watching will only watch the video for about 10 minutes, or 2 minutes, I should say, compared to the 20-30 minutes actually are, but not most people do it with a YouTube video. They'll watch a few minutes and then think, nah, this isn't for me, and they'll stop. Then again, with my videos, you don't actually have to watch them. That's the genius of it. I mean, obviously, you'll want to watch to see me, and you'll probably be interested in what shirt I'm wearing that day. But other than that, really, you can just listen, which I think is neat. Then again, though, not everyone has the mind that allows them to just stare at a screen for 30 minutes watching a guy talk in front of a yellow wall. Excuse me, almost tripped up. Things are definitely getting better, people, and you know what? I'm here for it. I'm really good. Granted, I know this is just the start of my journey, but this is the first bit done. And all I've got to do now is continue. And everything itself will eventually fall into place. Hopefully. As you can tell, we're back in nature, look. Now, no, my OCD is getting better because, well, it mostly plays up at night, really. Silence plays a big part in it, I think. I've noticed this with my mind over the last 10 years or so. Silence plays a big part in how I feel up here. That's why I often go out with headphones. I mean, I know technically it is just a dopamine fix, but it makes you feel better in the moment. That's important. That's the important thing. Now, nighttime me, or more tired me, I should say, will probably be feeling pretty paranoid about this. So I'll be thinking, things are lurking behind those trees. Is it a person? Is it some fictional monster that just wants to turn up today and kill me? Funny enough, I'm thinking about the analog horrors I've been watching, or were watching, because I've stopped and I've blocked most of them. Sorry guys, but your work was too good, it was freaking me out. Thinking about it now, and I feel fine. And there's someone coming, so I'm going to stop this for now, because not everyone wants to be recorded or appear in a vlog. Do appear to be 2 dogs as well, which is always nice. So, for now, James out. It's a great day. It's been a great day. I just met a dog. Well, I met 5 dogs. Got to stroke one of them. Her name was Laura. Don't know what breed she was. If I find out, I'll put the name on the screen. If it's blank, then you know I either couldn't find or just forgot to look. But saying that, I would remember, because I'll be listening to this video, I would, as I listen to all my videos, and I'd hear this bit and I'd be like, yeah, I've got to put that on the screen. Heard that burp out them. So it's a lovely day. Reminds me of that Bill Withers song. You know, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. You know, I'm kind of sung that a little bit afterwards. So I was like, lovely day, met a dog. Amazing how meeting a dog makes everything better. It did for me. Don't know what, something about a dog that just wants to say hello. That cheers me up. I think many of you probably feel the same. I mean, cat people probably don't feel the same. I know not everyone does, but I do. In case you're wondering, I'm walking up this pathway here. It's going up and up and up. I am starting to sweat a bit, but it is September, so I can't complain at that. And it looks like there's an abandoned car up there. That'll be interesting. You know what? I'm going to turn this camera around because you don't need to look at me too much, and I can show you. I'm sure you can see the car in front of me too. It's like someone just drove this up here and just left it there. Kind of creepy. Like that time I went to the gunnery training dome. You can see it's all in darkness, but kind of wonder what's inside and waiting for you. Now the intrusive thoughts are winning. Well, if they were winning that much, I wouldn't be walking up here. And if you don't see this video, then you know something happened, unless it appears on Crime Watch or something. Could be only one of those found. Nope. This is just a burnt out car blocking the way. Wonder if I should take the hint and turn around. Could walk on a bit more. Strange thing to find in the middle of a country lane. Looks like you can walk around it. Let's go have a look at a burnt out car, shall we, people? So this is it. Now you can walk around it. I guess that's what the country walkers do. What on earth happened here then, people? I reckon. It's been here a while. Worthing Council of Crap, David was here. Take this away. Free Isaac. Take me away, Council. Break me down. How? Free pastime? Why? Because... okay, I can't repeat that. But you can see it. There it is, people. A burnt out car. Just left. Okay, that's probably the most interesting thing I'm probably likely to see in the country. The most interesting non-nature related thing out here anyway. Go on, mate, I didn't expect to see that today. Did you? I didn't. I'll have to Google that later and have a look, see what the story is. Actually, I might take some photos there, show the local Facebook group, see if one of them knows. Never know. Okay, I'm kind of running out of stuff to say here, so I think I might cut this bit short until I have something more to say. So for now, James is out. And I'm back. Look at this view. Is this not magnificent? Absolutely magnificent. That there is roughly, right in the background, if you have a look, roughly where my fingernail is. Well, you can't tell where it's blue, but I'll take it away and you'll soon see. It's roughly Bognor, or at least that general direction, and maybe Selsey right in the back. Absolutely magnificent, this view. Had to show you all. One of the good things about walking to these high up places is that you do get some great views. and I just wanted to show you. Now, I originally stopped here because one, I'm going to turn around in a minute, and secondly, I was getting a bit of a dopamine. I was seeking out the dopamine fix, you know, wishing I had my headphones with me, and the negative thoughts are starting to creep in. So I've done my breathing exercises, and I counted down from 100 using only even numbers, and I felt better. It was after I'd done this exercise I decided that I would record this bit, because I had to show you. Hopefully this wind doesn't make it too hard to hear. Don't know if you can see those houses or not, but I think that is Findon. The far end of Findon, the actual village bit, not Findon Valley, which is technically part of Worthing. Now down there is the road, I can't remember. But it's the one that takes you from Findon to Angry, roughly. Over there you can just about see a fire. Over there you can see where the clouds are making it dark on the hill. As it's getting windy, I should probably stop this. I also need to get down because you've got a lot of comments on here. That's better, I'm down. Now I'm going to head back slowly. I'm going to enjoy the fresh air, keep up the negative thoughts, take some pictures of that car and show it on our local Facebook group to see if someone knows why it's there or how it got there, or how long it's been there actually. And if I have any more thoughts worth sharing or views, I shall be back. If not, next time soon we'll be in my car. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, just met a dog. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, I just met a dog. Okay, I wanted to talk about the channel. Now you've probably noticed that I've uploaded videos on an every other day basis for a good while now. Can't think exactly when I started this. Now, the reason I started this a while ago was because I noticed on my channel sometimes I'd upload some things, you know, 4 days on a row maybe, and then I'd go almost a whole week without nothing. And I thought it was a bit strange, and I thought if I want to keep people here, I need to upload there needs to be some regularity to the speed at which I upload things. And eventually I hit the idea, why don't I upload a video every other day? You know, make the videos when I do, but when I've done the editing, when I upload them to YouTube, I'll just make sure that they go the day, 2 days after the previous video, which is uploaded and scheduled. Excuse me, I'm hearing things. Anyway, at the moment, it is the 9th of September today. I can tell you this now, 9th September, and I've got 2 videos to upload. One I done last night on my OCD, and the next one is this one now, which I'm recording. And it's about 3 weeks ahead now, I think. Not my original plan, but I'll show you. Tractor, you can just about see it, or a tractor thing, something to do with crops anyway. I don't know exactly what it is. Anyway, I'm about 3 weeks ahead, but I'm going to keep up this every other day because it keeps up a regular schedule. Also means that if I go on a long holiday, videos will still be uploaded, and even when I'm not here, see, videos will be uploaded, so nobody really is going to lose out as such. But I think one of the biggest problems now is that it's going to get to a point where I'm roughly want to get further and further ahead. I mean, it's not a bad thing, you know, because it means that if something happens to me, I can take a bit of time off and not upload for a while, and things will still be okay. But I think I should really try and curb it a little bit and maybe start doing some every day. So I say it's going to get to the point where I'm about 3 months ahead. While I'm making a video and I'm thinking nobody's going to see this for about 3 months. So I'm making this video now and I'm thinking even though today's the 9th of October, no one's going to see this till probably the 9th of September, sorry, not 9th of October, it's 9th It's the 9th of September 2025. And this video will probably be uploaded on the 4th of October, I think. 4th or the 3rd, I'm not 100% sure. It depends on how many days are in September or when my last uploaded video was actually scheduled for. I know I was on the even days in September, so it's probably the 30th. But whether there's 31 days in September or not, I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway. These videos will be uploaded on every other day basis. If I get too far ahead, I might start doing them every day until I catch up, maybe. But either way, I want to keep uploading videos, you know. It's like the book stuff. I'm going to try and vary it a bit, you know. I'm going to try and do maybe a video where I talk about something random, as I did nothing of when I first started this video, or this channel I should say. The videos where I read books, and there's the videos where I freaking wind. Now, where was I before I was rudely interrupted? Now, there's also you got the videos where I talk about something, where I say things like, you know, today I felt this, or saying like, you know, I don't think I should kill my inner child, I don't think you should either, sort of thing. There's the videos where I read books, which is going to be a regular feature on my channel, which ironically seem to be the most popular ones. And there's going to be videos where I take trips. Now, if you remember I mentioned before, I have a travel channel which I intend to revive. If I go somewhere to travel and make a video about it, and I don't talk about my mental health, then those will go on my travel channels. Channel. Ironically, if I'm doing, so I'm going to try and do some that are just travel, but they can go so, because I know this is mostly about my mental health journey. However, I will be, at some point I do talk about mental health, and it will go on this channel you're watching right now. I mean, this one is going on my main mental health, my main channel, because, you know, all I've done is talk about mental health. And if you watch the travel feed channel, you don't really want some guy blabbering on about his mental health, you know, which is fair enough, I think. Because you watch certain videos for certain things. I keep thinking I hear footsteps, and I just realised it's not. It's the water in my bag, which I brought with me. Anyway, as I said, the videos where I don't talk about myself will go on my travel channel. I will be planning to make a few of those soon. Yes, I know I've said that a while now. But while I'm doing this, I may also do a little bit while I talk about mental health, so you can see where I'm going as well, because admittedly not everyone's interested in the travel videos. But I do know there is one guy who is interested in when I explore places. He also suggested I go to Devon, which I should do. I mean, I live in Sussex. You'd think I would have been to Devon by now, wouldn't you? Well, I've been to parts of Devon. I mean, I've been to Poole, I've been to Weymouth and places like that, really. But I've not really done the countryside. I should do, really. And if viewers and subscribers keep going up as they are at the moment, I would eventually be able to do even more ambitious things, which is great. I mean, if I'm honest, my dream is to do this full time. This whole YouTube thing. And just, you know, make videos. Talk about my mental health and go places and, you know, make a nice little community. That would be good, but I think I'm a long way from that yet, because I'm only on 38 subscribers. I mean, granted, a month ago I was on 27, which I think is pretty good. It was only last week when I was talking about being on 35 subscribers, less than a week ago, and I'm now up to 38. Heck, when I made the video day after I mentioned 35 subscribers, I was on 36. Now I'm on 38. By the time the video gets uploaded, which is later this month, hopefully I'll be on more. Hopefully I'll pass 50 by that point. You never know. It would be nice if I could earn money doing this. Really would. I could fulfill my dream, I could help other people as well. So I'd like to help other people, you know? So I know I'm not the only one that has these issues. Which is one of the reasons I wanted to make the channel, was to not just help me, but help other people. Because I know I'm not the only one like this, you know? I know I'm definitely not the only one, because I've had 2 people in a comment now that they bought the CBT book that I've been reading through on my channel. And I think that's brilliant, which is what I want. You know, I want other people to get better too. Because there's a lot of us out there, okay, who aren't in a great way. But we can do this. We really can. It's possible. We just got to believe in ourselves. This bloody wind is starting to do my patience in. You know that, people. But that serves me right for walking in an open space on a windy day. Really, I suppose. But to go back to what I was saying, I've always wanted to help people. You know? People like me. You know, because there's a ton of us out there. And I think one person actually clicked on it thinking I was talking about the other CBT. I think that's got something to do with cannabis. I know there's such a thing as CBD. I don't know if it's related or not, but I might have to Google it actually later on and find out. But the guy said, I accidentally clicked on this video thinking it would be the other kind of CBT, but it's not. It's the good kind. Did he say good kind? I can't remember now. What does he imply? So, no, I'm blathering on. But the point is, he got the book. Or they got the book, I should say. They didn't say when it's coming or how it's going from, but they said they're getting the book on my recommendation, which I think is pretty cool. So I made it back to the car in one piece. Worked out pretty well. The wind got quite high up, so I couldn't really say much else outside. But apart from that, really good. I've been here about 3 hours, 10, maybe 20 minutes. It's really good. I had 3 conversations today, people. 3 whole freaking conversations with strangers. The first one was the dog I mentioned. And by the way, I'm talking about the person walking the dog, by the way, not the dog themselves. I don't count that as a conversation. I had another conversation with someone after I walked past that car, and they asked me the question how it got there. I said, I don't know. They didn't know either. And I met someone earlier who said, I passed you before, you're walking really quick today. And the thing is, I don't feel tired about it either. So that means my fitness regime is actually coming in handy. So I'm doing good, people. I'm making real freaking progress. How amazing is that? How freaking amazing is that, people? How amazing is that? How good is this? If I can do it, people, so can you, okay? You can do this too, okay? And I mean this, okay? I can do it, you can do it. So, get out there, people, okay? Enjoy yourselves if you can, okay? I understand that not everybody, okay, has access to the countryside like I do, but if you do, try and get out there, people. Enjoy yourselves, you know? Do a bit of walking, do some exercise. You'll feel better for it. I do. I feel better up here, and I feel better in here too. So until next time, unless I have something else that's worth mentioning today, which I don't think I will, I'm going to get going because it's getting pretty hot in this car. I need to drive, and I need to switch the engine on so I can put the fan on, and at least open a window. At the very least, because you can probably tell, look, my face is starting to sweat a little bit. You can tell it's warm in there. Anyway, until next time, take care of yourselves, everyone, okay? Bye.